Hello BTS lovers! The K-pop world was shocked by the shocking news of one of the BTS members, Jungkook, who reportedly suffered a serious incident while undergoing a military training session. This news spread quickly on various social media and caused a wave of concern from fans. According to initial reports, Jungkook was involved in an accident involving a training grenade explosion. Although not a real grenade, the impact was enough to cause some injuries to his body. Details on Jungkook's current condition remain unclear, but a source said he had received emergency medical treatment and was conscious. This news also reached Jimin, who is known to have a very close relationship with Jungkook. Unable to contain his emotions, Jimin reportedly went straight to the military training ground to ascertain his friend's condition. According to a witness, Jimin seemed unable to hold back tears when he heard this news. Jimin was devastated and immediately wanted to make sure that Jungkook was okay. Their relationship is indeed very close, like their own brothers, said a source close to BTS. The fans hope Jungkook can recover soon and Jimin gets the strength to support his best friend. How is Jungkook doing? Will this incident affect his military travels? We are waiting for the latest news from the official side. Until now, the military and Big Hit Music have refrained from providing further details on Jungkook's condition after the incident. However, a reliable source from the military environment said that Jungkook suffered injuries to his hands and feet from grenade fragments. However, he is said to be in the best medical care at the military facility. On the other hand, Jimin's arrival at Jungkook's training site attracted the attention of many. A number of fans around the training area reported that Jimin was seen coming to the guard post with a worried facial expression. Reportedly, he immediately spoke to officers to gain access to the location. Jimin really looks very emotional. He kept asking Jungkook's condition to anyone he met, a witness said. It seems like their relationship is really about more than just coworkers. The ARMY, as BTS fans are called, continue to flood social media with prayerful messages. Many of them expressed pride in the resilience of Jungkook, who continued to carry out his military duties with dedication despite this incident. Little did Jimin praise for his sincere support as a friend. Meanwhile, speculation over whether this incident will affect Jungkook's military service schedule began to emerge. Some experts say that an injury like this could be a reason to get recovery leave, depending on the severity. At the moment, fans can only wait and hope for good news from the official side. Prayers and support continue to flow for Jungkook, who is not only known as a global idol, but also as a humble and dedicated figure. Will this incident be a turning point in his military journey? And what is Jimin's role in supporting his best friend through this difficult time? All eyes are now on the development of this sad news. In the midst of an atmosphere full of emotion, a number of South Korean media began to dig deeper into how this incident occurred. Based on preliminary information, the exercise was a battlefield simulation involving the use of replica grenades. However, something unexpected happened when one of the grenades used exploded faster than the time it was supposed to. Jungkook, who was near the blast site, was injured by shrapnel. Military observers consider that such incidents are rare, given that security protocols are usually very strict. However, they also stressed that military training, even if carried out with replica equipment, still carries risks. On the other hand, this news also caused sympathy from fellow BTS members. According to a source close to the group, RM, Jin, Suga, J-Hope, and V immediately contacted Jimin after hearing the news of the incident. They gave moral support to Jimin, who was on site, and asked him to remain calm in the face of this situation. We know Jimin and Jungkook have a very close relationship, so we all understand his concerns, the source said. However, the most important thing is to make sure Jungkook gets the best treatment possible and to focus on his recovery. Along with the flood of prayers from the ARMY around the world, many fans are holding joint prayer events online. They posted messages full of hope for Jungkook's recovery on social media, with some fans even donating funds to social activities as a form of moral support. Big Hit Music finally gave a short statement in the afternoon. In the official release, they mentioned that Jungkook is in stable condition and receiving intensive care. However, they ask fans to respect the privacy of the artist and her family during this recovery period. Meanwhile, Jimin reportedly remained on site to accompany Jungkook. A photo leaked to the internet showed Jimin sitting outside a medical room with his head bowed, clutching the hand of someone believed to be medical staff. The photo immediately went viral and further strengthened the emotional bond between the two in the eyes of fans. How does this story continue? Will Jungkook be able to get through this difficult time and resume his military duties? Clearly, the love and support of friends, family, and fans will be a great strength for him to get back on his feet. The latest news regarding Jungkook's condition continues to be of concern. Later that evening, a military official who did not want to be named gave additional information that Jungkook had now been transferred to the main military hospital for further examination. This decision was taken to ensure that there were no serious complications from his injuries. Jungkook's injuries are not life-threatening, but require intensive care so that his recovery process runs optimally. We are making sure that he gets treatment from the best medical team, the official said. In the midst of this tension, support from BTS's colleagues continues to flow. According to the latest reports, RM and Suga, who were at different locations, reportedly tried to schedule a visit to see Jungkook at the hospital. Meanwhile, Jin and J-Hope, who is still serving in the military, send messages of support through a private letter that Jungkook is rumored to have received. Jimin, who has remained by Jungkook's side since the incident, has been in the media spotlight. In a brief interview obtained by local reporters, Jimin expressed his feelings. "I just want to make sure he's okay. Jungkook is my younger brother, and I know he's a strong man. But in a situation like this, I feel like I have to be here for him," Jimin said with teary eyes. The hospital is expected to provide an update on Jungkook's medical condition in the coming days. Fans are still waiting for the good news with hope. Meanwhile, the strength of the friendship between Jimin and Jungkook is once again a clear testament to how close the BTS members are, not only as co-workers, but also as a family. The next day, the latest news about Jungkook was finally released by the military hospital. In an official statement, the medical team confirmed that Jungkook's condition is stable and he is showing positive signs of recovery. Even so, they mentioned that Jungkook needed time for complete healing, especially since the wounds on his hands and feet required physiotherapy treatment to ensure there were no long-term complications. "Jungkook has an incredible spirit," said one of the doctors who treated him. He kept trying to smile, even though he still felt a little pain. "We are sure that with the support he has received from his colleagues and fans, he will recover faster." Jimin, who is still in the hospital accompanying Jungkook, received great appreciation from fans. In a photo circulating, Jimin is seen helping Jungkook walk slowly through the hospital hallway with a soothing smile. This photo touched the hearts of many fans, showing how close their friendship is.